What up YouTube, your boy Mr. Escam here. Today I have a Pmdg 777 like a general tutorial. I was just trying to keep in the motion but it's not really working. Yeah, this is the Pmdg 777. It's going to be like a tutorial, and basically, well, I'm flying an Emirates Sky Cargo triple freighter. I'm in Frankfurt at the moment, and I'm going to be flying out to Dubai. I'm not going to be doing a full flight, but I'm going to be doing like a major, basically what my flights are in general, like a normal flight video would. So I'll film the clearance, I'll film the takeoff, I'll film putting on autopilot, then I'll do mid-flight and just go through what's happening, then of course the approach stage and the landing stage. I haven't decided what kind of landing I'm doing yet, so in Dubai, so I stick with that one. But yeah, I believe, well, it's probably not the first tutorial, there's probably many of them. I've only literally just got the aircraft today. First thought to this aircraft, incredible. I've got to really hurry up this intro stage because I've still got to program the FMC, and I've got like just under 20 minutes until departure. I don't want to be late. It looks awesome, as you can tell. It's just incredible. The movement of the flight controls are very smooth. It's actually, for a PMDG, it's very not frame friendly. It's actually really quite good on frames. I'm getting about 7 frames a second, which I know it's shit. It's not actually a lot, but it still makes it run smooth. I've got GSX sorted out. The GSX, well, the people that make GSX have already made a file for these, so all the doors and stuff are accurate, so that's great on GSX side. And as you can probably hear in the background, like the robot, the automated voice telling me, it's Active Sky 2012. My brother bought it because, you know, the actual the wink wink nudge nudge version, which everyone had, didn't work anymore, so everyone's bought it. So I've got that playing. It's a really cool feature. It's basically like an ATIS for every airport, and it gives you the in-depth weather and stuff. It's on frequency 122. Yeah, I'll just leave that one. So I'm going to swap back into the tower, which is there. This is what I like about the PMDG. With the Captain Sim, I don't think it actually gave you this feature of, like, this is the checklist here. And this little pad here, where is it? That pad there is actually like a touch. It's like the same pad you would get on your laptop, like a touchpad for like a mouse, and that's basically what this is. It even changes the cursor to like a little dot. It's pretty awesome, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna have to hurry up now because once again I've got about 15 minutes till departure. So I'm just gonna go through the initial FMC stages. This is the FS actions, where it's the same with the GSX, and probably the Sum 4. Not too sure about the Sum 4 actually. You can automate your fuel, your payload, what doors you want, open your pushback if you want. Ground connections, I have of course the wheel chock set, then the GPU unit connected, and ground operations is basically pushback, I believe. Yes, no point actually having that on them as pushback menu. Okay, menu, FMC, let's crack on. Position, I've already put the position in. That's basically to align the IRS. It's already done if you don't do cold and dark still, basically. So yeah, this is the first route page. I've done my init ref, wherever it is, there it is. That's the takeoff page. I'll just show you the reference. No, that's not it. Why is everything going wrong? Perfect, that's it. I've already put in my zero fuel weight. You just double click on that. Then I use fuelplanner.com. It gives you like accurate cost index, how much fuel you want, how much reserves. So that's where I get all this from. I'm going to be climbing to a flight level of 320, and actually I don't think I've got my mouse selected on. Yes, hide mouse cursor. There we go. Hopefully you can now see that, the mouse cursor. If not, I'm going to quickly tap F9 twice. So there we go. Now you should see the mouse cursor. Okay, index. Where is it? Routes, wherever you are, maybe. It's not on that. Routes there. Okay. The code for Frankfurt is Echo Delta Delta Foxtrot. Boom. Then destination for Dubai is Oscar Mike Delta Bravo. Goes in there. my flight number for today, which this is a real flight. It happens on Friday, hence my departure time is literally it's at 5:10 Frankfurt time. So hopefully I'll get to see how this performs during day and night, or day and night phrases. Flight number is Echo Mike 99014. I don't think that's actually the proper. Actually, it might be the proper flight number. So Echo Mike 9. Oh, that's 66. Nope. 99012. Normally it deletes the. No, it doesn't. Yeah. Activate all that shit. Execute it. Then to the next page. This is where you put in all your things. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to put them in. So the first one's chat. RDG. Do they still have the double tap feature? That'd be so much easier. It's a new. This is the thing that really, once I get this over and done with, I'll be sorted. It's a VMR DME, which all my waypoints are being done by. It's the flight sim one, so it's not actually real life. Bug. It's got a strange name for one. There we go. Boom. VMR. Then TG. What is it? TGJ. That goes in there. Then next page. WRN. Oh god, it didn't class the W. Why you do this, FMC? WRN. K. Or say. Oh no, double. No. That one. Gem. That's a nice one. I can never. Why do they have such unique names for these things? U sorted. ERH. Boom. Oh, fuck. KML. I can't wait. I'm actually quite excited to start college. Although I won't get enough time to get videos out to you guys. I am half excited to start it purely because during the days, well, now I've got the 777. It has to come out at the end. It has to come out at the end of the month, where everyone is finished and is going back to college. They bring out the most. Oh my god, there are so many. I presume it's free. Let's stick that one in. There we go. I know my route. This route's going to be absolutely fucked on the screen. On the thingy, I can't think what it's called. Mdf or MD or something like that. No in database. Oh, well, fuck you then. Buzzing off my tits. Well, I think Monday's going to be the hardest day, because if you didn't watch my schedule update yesterday, I basically said I've got to do a 12-hour day at college, which an 8-hour day is bad enough at school, to be honest. A 12-hour day is just like going to be suicide. I can't imagine anything worse than sitting in college for 12 hours, unless we actually do something fun and not learn. I mean, we are learning about the aircraft and stuff, but annoying database again. Why you do this, Pmdg? I thought you were accurate. Captain Sim's differently compared now. I've got a half blocked up nose, so I sound like shit. That one's not in the bait database. Well, fuck you then. Oh, it's DUB, not dub. I was rushing that. Dub. Dubai. Omdb. OMD. Of course, when you get your flight plan, normally what I do is I get like a piece of paper. Well, I've got like a little book. What the fuck? It didn't get rid of the route discontinuously. Go away. What the fuck? I put delete. Oh, this is suicide. Oh my god. Ah, fuck it. Okay, take off. Let's get ATIS, the actual one. The actual Frankfurt one. This one should give me the wrong one. Actually, do you know what? I'll put the takeoff whenever I'm taxiing. Hey, fuck you. Okay. I hate lag. Insufficient fuel. You fucker. Oh. Okay, don't use fuel planner then. Menu. I need to get sufficient fuel. FS actions, fuel, more. It's at 88% for fuck's sake. Insufficient fuel, fuck off. Oh, it's got to be something to do with my oh, why does this have to happen when I'm trying to actually do something that helps people? It's got to be something to do with my thingies. What is it? One of these cost index. Try 32. A better? Oh, insufficient fuel again. How much fuel do you need? I swear I've got less than I would have normally. I want to go on, I want to go menu. How much longer have I got? I've got 8 minutes. As long as I'm pushed back and got clearance by that time, it's okay. What do I want? Payload. Let's get rid of some shit. Set random. So that shouldn't be insufficient fuel. I'm at half load for FU. And I've got 100% in the fuel tanks apparently. That's going to be an awkward number like 96.5. Ah! Come on, that can't be insufficient fuel. I've got barely frickin' anything in me. I get less. Go down, stop going up. Fucking 193 is gonna have to do. Let me get rid of. Let's go for something like 25, 8, 3, 4. There we go. Do you know what? Fuck it, there. I should now not have insufficient fuel. If that's even a sentence. What? I don't get how this thing is getting my insufficient fuel from. I've got 100% in the tanks. And I've got like a half load. This thing should surely make Frankfurt to Dubai. It's got to be something to do with my reserves. Okay, I might be late. So this is trying to fix an insufficient fuel on the Pmdg 777, and I've still got insufficient fucking fuel. 30. I'm really not getting how I've managed to get insufficient fuel. Let's get up the fuel. I'm as heavy as I can fucking be. Fuel. What change? Oh! Fuck you! Oh, it's because I did something on this. Off. Oh, I might be low for schedule. Fuel. 145, that doesn't sound a lot. Oh, I've got this menu. I want long. I don't get how they've worked out it's going to be insufficient fuel even though I've got really no payload. 35%. Bollocks, that's insufficient fuel. Hey, Pmdg, fuck you. Was that fueled in my tanks now? 89%. I want that bitch 100. You lie. It's not 100%. See if actually calling a fuel truck makes any difference whatsoever. Oh, no it doesn't. I'm seriously confuzzled how the fuck because it says 89%. 2 secs guys, I'm trying to... Okay, so I've got no fix for the fuel. Apart from looking on some forums, the Pmdg 737 had an insufficient fuel message that was just, I don't know, it always came up when he had enough fuel, which I don't get. I've got 100% fuel. I can still have a massive load with, I don't know, 100% fuel. It's not exactly, I'm doing even, I think I'm on like 32 or 29% load, and I've got about 30, and I've got 100% fuel, which I'm going to have so much left over. It's just going to be ridiculous. I'm going to keep it like it. I'm going to continue the flight going on. I'm going to close the main deck door because that takes forever to close, and it's pretty useless at the time. I am ready for takeoff. I just need to do my clearance. Actually, while I do clearance, let me stick on my nav light like a boss. Boom. I'll do my clearance, and I'm already late. 2 minutes late. Alright, let's do clearance. Let's go, Emirates Cargo 99014. Bitch. You saw this FMC or the ATC menu. Which I think, as much as the Captain Sim 777 was slated compared to this, it was like people was like, oh, Pmdg is just going to be so much better. The Pmdg is, systems wise, is a lot better. Looks wise, it's very hard to tell which one could be better. And they're both extremely lovely looking aircraft. And really, it's just hard to tell the difference between them. But to be honest, I'm just thinking, I use the Captain Sim and I'm already used to the 777 systems, so I already know what to do, how to do. I don't really need training, so I know how to start it up. Hopefully the Pmdg doesn't be a bitch, unlike, well, it just hopefully it's not a bitch, because the Captain Sim probably just does go a little bit softer on the side of like, actually let me start boarding. Oh fuck, I can't be off the board. What I want to do, I want to get ground connections, I want to, where's my APU that should be plugged in? It is, so if I disconnect it, then just remove the wheel chocks, then of course I can close the doors and so on. That's where I need to request taxi. Taxi is 119.55. I love this aircraft. I love the trip to bits. It's such a beast. 7 right, I've got no idea which runway that is. Would really be a good time to start sticking in the FMC. Na 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 na, please say it's that one there. You gotta be joking if it. Oh, that's yes, it's that one. Ah, fuck you. Okay, let's get pushed back. Yeah, number 5. So I believe it's from this side. If it's not, then I'm fucked. Actually, it might be from that way. We want the nose right, so the tail left. So it would be a lot easier if they actually put from the nose. Okay, I believe we are ready. Let me close my doors. The door is closed. You two are now closed. on those two. There. Okay, as we're pushing back, you want to stick on your beacon or your red flashing light. There we are. The red flashing light is on. Oh, Captain, we're ready for pushback. We are. My cargo doors are closed, you should know. I love the triple. Oh yes, I do. I have a feeling this tutorial could be quite long. And if I run out of fuel midway through, then I'm only blaming Pmdg. If you need a Coke, it's awesome. Just had a breakfast brunch from Morrison's. Oh, it's awesome. Pretty much everything is awesome. Okay, we are ready for pushback. Please release the parking ranks. This program for you guys asking is called GSX. It's, as you can tell, a ground service thing. Okay, let's do this shit. Engine numero dos. Starting. Is it working? It is. That's the engine one. Yes. Yeah, it's already time to pump up volume, pump up the volume, bass. Do you get the rumble that you would have a 777, like the captain said? Oh yes. Oh my god. I love that noise. Oh, look at that engine spin. Okay, which way am I turning? Please tell me the right way. Yes. Okay. Engine number 2 started up, sir. Oh, I love that little nut rumble. Then of course engine 1. You want to start that little start. Okay, both. Like so, then it gets to about 13, 14. I missed out on the other one. And I click. Boom, full control. Boom. So now, of course, you're going on to takeoff. You'll let disarm, you auto brake. Oh, I'm feeling kind of tired. Okay, checklist. Check you. Is that the checklist? It is. Before taxi, anti-ice. What was I say? Stick on anti-ice. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with it. It doesn't actually say. Oh, it's on auto. Yes. Okay, now you just want to watch those lights disappear. The little off ones, because they should really be on now. Come on, you little bitch. Come on. Okay, it's time to go for you anyway. Hit you off. It should be an engine. What the fuck is it pushing me back to? I'm not gonna lie, this is the most retarded pushback ever. Okay, that's just weird. Okay, that's all done. Anti-recall. Recall. There's a little button. There it is. Oh, no, that's not it. Should we break out of the way? Yep. Oh, it's RTO it needs to be on. Done. Flight controls. Just space the flight control when it's just making sure it works. Flight controls checked. This. Ground equipment. clear because I'm not longer connected to the ground. Check this, checked. Thank you, sir. Normal menu, wherever you may be. Before takeoff, flaps. Oh, I haven't got my flaps set up. This one, then you want to go into menu, then go into the normal FMC. Position, I need to find out which one I'm taking off. Actually, that's when we go departure and arrival. Ooh, I believe I'm going to 7 right. Scroll up. That's my clearance, that's my taxi, 7 right. There we go. Index. Take off. That one flaps about 10. Should be 10. Nope. Flaps 15 because I'm a heavy bitch. There we go. Trim is 6.5. No idea what my trim is on at the moment. Yeah, go away. Ah, it's because for some reason the Pmdg was the left one that came up when you did when you got up the 2D one, but now it's the right. That doesn't make much sense. Let's go back up right. Yeah, let's go. Ah, gotta wait for the truck. Then you want taxi light, so on. And how late are we? Just stick on the flaps one with one of these views. Let's go. The 777 is actually quite fucking awesome. Oh, for God's sake, always do that. Excellently go over the cockpit view. There we go. Flap 15, sorted. RTO insufficient fuel, that's bullshit. Before takeoff menu is done. I don't really care about that. I'm going into the grass. Okay, so guys, there's not really much else I can say for the time being. I'll come back to you when I've got my clearance on my taxi. It's a little bit later than everyone else. I've kind of jumped the queue. I kind of get my own runway. It's pretty awesome, to be honest. Frankfurt ground, thank you very much. Okay. Alright, so I'll approach it very slowly, yeah. I shall change to tower frequency, and then I shall request clearance takeoff to Dubai. I was wondering what that little shitty thing on the runway was. What the fuck is that? Okay, so now as we're approaching going onto the runway, you want to stick on your strobe light. I know the APU gen's off. Oh, I might as well keep it on then. Even though the APU's not fucking running, you big bastard. Trying to tell me I do not have enough fuel here. Let me stick on the lane in both the screens. Purely because this makes the cockpit look a lot nicer. Yes. It is awesome. Bitch, please! Oh, line-up is always the hardest bit for me. I'm not gonna lie, I hate line-up. I'm just shit at it. Around. Oh god, that does. Not lie. Give it up. Okay, I'm gonna roll it. Come on, load your little stuff. You can tell it's old scenery made for like FS9, and they've just stuck on this. Stuck on FS6. This is the mega airport Frankfurt. See, I'm a frickin' bullet! Oh, no one more thing speeds up. Oh, here. Okay, let's go tower. And lift. Up there. Yeah, stick on yellow. Oh my god, that looks awesome. Ooh. I like it. He goes that. Sounds awesome from every freaking angle. Autopilot. That's base code. I'm not going to bother telling you how to do autopilot. It's really just... I would feel like I'm insulting you if I'm telling you how to do autopilot. Ooh, I just had a major stutter. Left up, por favor. Gracias. Okay, I hope the advantage of this one is, of course, with the captain sim, it would always get stuck on like 0% fuel or like 0 airspeed, which always really annoyed me. Because it was like, I wouldn't get fuel ratings because I didn't. It was like kind of my mistake, to be completely honest. I didn't put the pitot anti-ice on, or the pitot heat. I didn't put that on, which of course freezed up the pitot tubes, which is actually quite realistic for captain sim. The pitot tubes freezed up and then didn't give me a warning. I'll be like, oh my god, I've got no speed. I'm just having a look around this top, thing, overhead. Just looking around, just get familiarisation, kinda. Oh, I love this aircraft. Okay, so that's basically the procedure of climb and so on of the captain sim. That's already done. After takeoff, let's have a look at what's in this checklist. It's done. Great! Okay, yeah. That concludes this part of the tutorial. I'm flying the Pmdg 777. I'll see you in the next bit, which will probably be straight afterwards. So yeah, I'll speak to you guys in a bit when we're mid-flight. I'll just explain to you what the fuck's going on with the aircraft, and then after there will be the approach into Dubai and of course the landing and shutdown procedure. So yeah, I'll see you in the next bit. Okay guys, see you in literally a sec, because I'm making it seem like it's forever, and it's like forever to me, but it's not for you, it's like a sec. Really, I'll see you in that one. I would say I'm just coming up to 30,000 feet, and I'm just making this video just to, this will kind of be the mid-flight one. Just coming to 30,000 feet, we're travelling about 310 knots. Everything is running off autopilot now. I can really, as soon as I go, I can speed this up. But one problem is, that's fine. Let me just record this. What them inside? Yeah. As you can see here on the Ethos, we have this massive like route line here. I was just inspecting the FMC, and oh, there we go. It's the middle. Oh shit. There we go. Then here, get it actually up in 2D. Much easier. Here, this little bit in the middle has all distances. It's got all distances, and those distances are the distances between the waypoints. I just want to contact that. So yeah, we got. So from this, the waypoint going to now is K. It's 214 miles away, I believe. That's not. But you go down and it all looks nice. That's about the correct distance. Then you get to here, it says 1003. That's obviously that waypoint there. And that needs to go. So what you just want to do is, if you get anything like this, you just want to go delete. And then they give you a route discontinuity, then you just want to click on ILM, like that, back onto that. Then execute that. Really should have got rid of that line. Normally that would. I'm really not too sure what the fuck it is. Dub. It's probably not dub, is it? It's probably do. I think it's there. It's got to be there. So let me get rid of. Yeah, it's got to be Dubai. Let me get rid of dub. There we go. Yeah, it was dub. That's just a mistake. Then you can you can get rid of the root disk stick in Dubai. Okay. Yes, that is it for that's really just what I wanted to do, just to explain to you how to do that. If you get anything like that, like a major distance, to be honest, the first one's probably right. Probably just need to change it. But yeah, let's just go around the views. I just looks awesome, this aircraft. Don't know why it's when we started stuttering this spot view. Screen on, you can see the big wing effects there. This is such a lovely aircraft. I love it. I love Pmdg. Thank you very much, Pmdg. And I just want to shout out to Abrinton 1996 for not supplying me the aircraft. I paid 15 quid towards it, but for paying the majority for this. In the UK it would cost about 50 quid, because it was like $90, so it would cost about 50 quid in pounds. So I've paid 15 or 17 quid, which I'm chuffed I paid that much for such a great add-on. We always share add-ons that we buy. It's probably not very good, but I just want to give him a massive thank you. So yeah, awesome aircraft. Definitely recommend it if you haven't already. I think the precision manuals or the Pmdg, their website shut down or something when they first got it in. Oh, have you seen that? Guess what's disappeared? The insufficient fuel. Where's the recall? Has it disappeared? Ah, that was the problem. Ah, the wrong waypoint I was putting, so I thought I was going to Dublin. So yes, now I've got a ridiculous load for literally no fuel. Oh, great. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in a second when I switch the approach and so on. Or I could just start explaining the thing, which I'm probably going to do that because I'm just going to get bored otherwise. I'll probably just fast forward it soon. I'll start explaining literally what we're going around as, controls, shit like that. So, fuck off, ATC, I don't really give a shit. So yeah, I'm buzzing off my tits. Boom. You got your electrical side, which of course explains itself. This is the overhead. We get to an overhead view, there should be one. There we go. Handy. So let's get full in. Okay. We have our overhead panel, APU switch and so on. This just starts with the electric. If you turn your battery off, I'm going to be fucked. Window heats, then that's generally your hydraulic systems. It really just says it there, I'm just going off there. So that powers your flaps, your flight control. Actually, no, not your flight controls, because flight controls on triple is flyby, so that's electrical. You get, of course, your hydraulic systems, and this, the bottom of the panel is really just stuff that's not really that important. Excluding anti-ice. Anti-ice, of course, is extremely important, and seatbelt signs is extremely important. Not me. Of course, you got your wipers for your windscreen, and just your light panel. Doesn't really matter. You got your fuel, so your crossover, your pump switches, your air conditioning units, so your left packs, your tram air, your trim air, whatever. Your bleed air, which this is mainly to get air conditioning. This is the air conditioning panel, of course. Then above there you got your circuit breakers. Actually, there is something at the back. Let's go for the upper panel. Okay, so the upper panel. APU maintenance, what is this? Ah, it looks like they've done maintenance on this. Towing power, ground test, are they? Ah, that's nice. It looks like they've added in like maintenance systems. Like APU maintenance testing, like EEC, then what that actually is. And so on. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's new. Down here on your pedestal, of course, you got, for some reason, a sensor from Zero. Not too sure why that's in there. You got just general rudder shit, rudder trim, I believe that is. I'm really. Okay, that was just like a little call button, like you click a button and it calls like the place. On your radios, on your radio thing, of course you've got your very high frequency radios, of course, like those. Those two are ATC. Actually, this doesn't have a transponder. Actually, it's got a transponder. It doesn't have like a well, you normally put in like the 737 for like ILS. I don't think it actually has one. Because that's not what that is. Yeah, of course you've got your radio switches, got your middle FMC, you've got your fire discharges, so if there's a fire. And here, of course, your transponder, you put that in for your smoking shit. Then you've got your TCAS. Now that's, of course, you've got your FMCs, not really going to explain those. Okay, so it's going to the main flight display, it's going to the upper overhead panel view, and I'm just going to arrange this one so it looks cool. Oh, it looks quite cool. Okay, so you got your PFD, so your primary flight display, and then your main flight display. The primary, as you can, I don't know why I'm probably telling you this, you probably already know. But let's get the 2D one up. You got your heading, then you got your altitude, then you got your speed. Then you got your autopilot like things. They tell you what, because your autopilot's on, it tells you got your speed, and you got your LNAV, and you got your VNAV. Then you got your vertical horizon, up, down, all that degrees of like angle of attack. In other words, angle of like the actual pitch of the aircraft, up or down. Then you got, of course, you got your bank degrees up here. Let's go to that one. Then let's get into the navigation menu. The navigation one, you got your, of course, heading again, and you got your route, you got your airport, you got your terrain, not me, you got your glide slope, like wind stuff, like, and so on, then you got your waypoint and how far away it is, and something Zulu. This one here, the IFIS or ECAS, is the upper one. I think this one just sticks with your engines, so really this one's ever only going to have your engines, and of course if you got your flap down, the flap down will come up about here. Then you'll have like all displays saying if there's anything wrong, and of course there's nothing wrong with me because I just got rid of the waypoint that was giving me insufficient fucking fuel. No wonder it never worked at like 100% at 20%. That was the problem. God damn it. So now I'm having a really quick flight. I'm traveling about 300 knots cruise. Which is ridiculously quick. So yeah, then you've got your lower ECAS. I didn't actually check that one. That one just shows everything that you really want. So let's go into here. You can see this controls all the screens. You can have engines, you can have stats, you can have electric, hydraulic maps, fuel, how much fuel you got. Of course I've got too much. Your like air conditioning, doors, gear, and flight controls. Then you got navigation, communication, and checklist. The checklist is awesome on this, just saying. Then on the top, on the built into the glare shield, you've got your recall. Nothing wrong with me. Your accept, cancel, reject. Don't actually know what that's for. Then these two colourful buttons here, or colourful dials. They're used for like altimeters. Don't know what that one is. That one's the altimeter switch. Then VOR, don't know what that is. Then you've got your map, which changes the main display. So then changes that between approach, VOR. Did it change to VOR? No. Then map, then plan. The plan, which is quite cool. Normally, if when your aircraft's coming near the waypoint, it can work like plane. It's pretty cool. Then of course you've got your zoom and so on. So yeah, this wasn't meant to be a very long thing, but I just gave up. Then just a general diagram of the aircraft. This is really just a basic. I'm sorry if I'm just going to be bored on this flight, so this is why I really want doing this. That's what I'm going through. Of course, you've got your fuselage, you've got your engines, of course, up. Got your wings, ailerons, which are on the side you won't actually see move, which you might do if I don't with you. You've got your ailerons about there, well, they are there. Flaps at the back, slapped at the front of the wing on the leading edge, then on the trailing edge you've got your flap. On the 787 I found, or I don't know if it's going to work on this one, but I know on the 787 when you put your spoilers up when you landed, this I can't think what it's called. It's like a split. That's basically an aileron flap, just in the middle of the flaps. That disables itself and that goes as a flap and then works as a spoiler when the aircraft stops, which is pretty cool. And I believe on the Boeing's, their flaps are Fowler flaps, which basically means the flaps are split into different slots. They all slot into each other. Fowler flap is a mix of a slot flap and a can't think of the other one flap. But a Fowler flap is basically what they use on Boeing's. Then of course the rear of the aircraft, and we get the AC menu all the way. You got your tail fin. That's got your rudder on it. Then you've got your tail plane, which has your elevators on it, which control, of course, the main axis of aircraft are rudder is yaw, the stabilizers control the pitch, and of course the ailerons control the roll. So yes, another very good point about the Pmdg is if I go into the wing view, I go back again. Let's keep going back. There should be a rear view. There it is. There we go. So there's the aileron. There's the little thing that acts as a spoiler on the 7.8. There's your spoilers. You can't really see them in the outer view, and you can see this. And with the flaps, you can see they're slotted. The really awesome thing with the Pmdg is that when the flaps come down, and you've got you can actually see the track moving, so like the little the roller that moves the flaps up and down. Actually, you can actually see that spinning. It's a little thing like that just makes this album absolutely awesome. So let's just cruise around the aircraft. I love this the livery because it's just all, look at that, boom. It's all like a matte. Well, not matte, it's a gloss. Of course, there you can see the wing flex. The wing flex of this aircraft can basically go up. It takes them forever. I can't remember the exact statistic that it is for it to snap, but it's something ridiculous. It's like nearly the size of the tail or something like that. It's like 30 foot or something, or probably more, until the wing actually snaps from wing flex. So let me get back into... damn, missed it. There's a viewer one. No. Yes. Depending on what runway I'm landing in Dubai, it depends which one I use. But yeah, that's basically an overview of all the systems, the cockpit and so on. Not a very good one, not very detailed, but it's still a review, it's just a pastime. And a very uninteresting fact, the seats for all Boeing aircraft are made at Southend Airport. They're made by a company called Ipeco. I went for an apprenticeship with them the first year, but to be honest, I didn't want to spend my life making seats. I'll rather I don't know, than rather make seats, or at least I'll be getting paid. But I just wouldn't like to make seats for my life. But yeah, that's it. I can't really think of any myself to explain while I'm in this time. I will see you in the approach phase going into the doodle wave going like this. I'll see you when I've got approach clearance, and Of course, then we do the full approach procedure, leave it for a bit, then I'll come back and do the landing and shut down the Pmdg's first test of performance. Another test of performance than the first one, really. The first one I pointed out. Really, it's coming into dusk now, so I'm just going to see how the aircraft performs. In the cockpit, dusk, see what the so just general shit, what happens. I don't actually know the difference between the storm and... Well, I know the storm is... The dome is like just a general light. Stick on some shit like this. Yeah, that's on. Why, you got a switch on, bitch. That. Glare shield and flood. That's the on. Oh, my taxi light's still on for some reason, and I'm going to stick on my logo and my wing light, just so I get to know. Oh shit. Okay, these should be lights here. I swear the heater switch is actually making noise for me. What we're doing? That's right. So yeah, I've turned on the logo lights. You can't really see it at the moment. Dusk is probably the hardest time for me. Because I've got some really nice dusk settings. Of course, I've got light bloom working there as well. So it's just starting to there. As you can see, we're just coming into there, into dusk. And yeah, I'll see what it's like. I think it's just going to get slightly darker. I'm about averaging about 12 frames a second, I'd say. 12, 13 frames a second in this time. Hopefully it won't get any worse than that. Yeah, I'll come back to you when it's night and see what the cockpit looks proper lit up. Which hopefully is going to look awesome. Hopefully the aircraft's going to look awesome lit up. So yeah, I'll see you when it's pretty night. The cockpit is in full lights. It looks awesome. Once again, when I'm recording, I'm buzzing around the same frames when I was at dusk, which is actually really quite good. But I've really got quite a consistent 13 frames going at the moment, which is really awesome considering I've got all the night lights up. But to be honest, dusk would normally be a lower frame rate. Frame rate anyway. So yeah, this is the outside. I've put on the landing lights. Well, I've put on the side landing lights just so you can light up the side of the aircraft, like the titles and so on, and also the wing lights with the logo lighted as well. So as long as the navigation stroke and beacon on, we've additionally got all the other lights just so you can see shit. There were thunderstorms happening below me. Looks like they've stopped. For some reason I'm still getting a light bloom even though the sun is no longer inside you can no longer see the sun. So yeah, that's this aircraft at night. By the looks of things, let me go, sorry for all the swapping views guys. By the looks of things, Dubai is about down here. So I've got about approximately another 3 hours, or about 5-6 hours of flight. I should, well actually I don't know, I might be landed back in day. On the schedule itself it doesn't say that I have it doesn't say that I go into another day. Oh right, it does. It says I land at 2:20 in the morning in Dubai time. Or is that GMT? It must be GMT. Yeah, I can only presume that's going to be GMT. Yeah, because I go into the next day and it's only 2:20. It's not it's not 14:20. Which would be if it was 2 o'clock at night. So yeah, I am probably landing in the dark, which will look awesome in Dubai. Have everything lit up. I haven't actually landed in the dark yet there, so that'll be the first experience for me. So yeah, I'll see you when I'm approaching. See you in a bit. Okay, so we're just getting my landing clearance. I'm landing on runway 12 left. So let me just stick that on the FMC. Oh, that's runway 12 left. Click on there. And I don't know. Let's go for so yeah, basically what I just did there was I just went on the departures and arrivals menu, then on arrival of course, then select the runway. Really the same as for in the captain sim. So where do I want to go? I want to do 100 and 125. Yeah, so I have quite a lot of people coming into Dubai at this moment in time. So yeah, I think I am turning up early. There is I don't know what the time gap is, 3-hour time gap between UK and GMT and what's it called? Between GMT and Dubai, which sounds about right. So my arrival time scheduled was 20 minutes past 2 at night. So in theory, well, I should land in about 2 hours time. In the clock in the FM, the clock in the cabin, of course, being at the correct GMT, I should land at 20 past 10. At the moment, I'm probably estimating about 20 past 9, something about that. I think about another half hour. I can't expect it to be more than that. Yeah, let me just investigate these menus. Let me just... okay, let's investigate the menus they give. Legs. We'll just continue and see. You want to get Ginky in there. Ginky shit. There we go. So, at Ginky, I want to be about 40,000 feet. Which is why I'm still heading 161. Great. Let's get off standard now. I need it, there we go. And let's increase the rate of descent and increase the speed. Let's drop it back to about 260. And probably I'm going to need some spoilers. Let's get a little speed break. Okay, I'm just setting it up first. Keeps the ATC happy. There we go. That's slowing up. Hopefully. It does. Yeah, okay, that's control. There we go. Got way closer to Ginky. Ooh, I'm only 20 knocks and what I had on for what the fuck's sake. We gotta drop like 10,000 foot. So yeah, this flight has actually been quite enjoyable, to be honest. I've enjoyed flying this aircraft. I admit I haven't been flying it for very long. I did take off and landing. But actually in between it's been very good on frames. It's just been very nice in general. I change between... oh, it does, yes. 205. Oh, because I hate doing go-arounds. I absolutely... flights are horrible for go-arounds. Because the ATC just take you somewhere, which is like in the opposite direction of the airport. I know you have got to do a full circuit, but the circuit they give you on this is just terrible. It is ridiculous. For my... I think I budgeted the flight, the Cathay Pacific flight, or it might be the BA 300 from Heathrow to Singapore Shanghai. I had to do a go around. They just took me all around Singapore. I've been great for a tour, but I wasn't at all. Oh, wait, to get clearance I've got to be at 2,000 foot. You what? Come on, let me... I can see I'm going to have to plunge. I can just sense I'm just going to have to plunge everything. Yes, I would like to be descended. Nope. 2,000! Oh! The fuck am I gonna do that? Drag required. Yeah. Drag. Oh, that much. What the fuck? I've just been given landing clearance. I'm at 12,000 feet. Okay, that's really random. I just noticed that. I think on my TV turned up very loud. Why the fuck? I've just been given landing clearance. I'm seriously baffled. Why? Is that Dubai on the... Oh, there is Dubai. I see it. Oh, I guess I might as well contact her. I need to get dropped big time. I need to drop big time before I can even think about starting an actual approach. Still being about 15,000 feet. 9,000. There's the airport over there. Continue runway. Good job I'm not going off the VFR. That'd be ridiculous. Oh, for God's sake! I've just got to probably initialise the system. And by the looks of things, it's an improvement over the GSX. Whenever you have to quit, where you have to save the flight and quit because it's initialised the systems and it's still flying the autopilot, and it's still basically doing everything good. It's great. I actually love that. That's a really good touch. So yeah, once again I apologise for my computer being shit, and occasionally that's like my first out of memory error in a long time, which is annoying. It had to happen now, of course, being on my tutorial, which is really quite aggravating, to be completely honest. But I'm just gonna, because we're on like final, because we're near enough. We just got to lose a few. We got to lose a few thousand feet. I'm just going to bank it round, but I'm just going to do like a little bank. Actually, what was the Dubai contact me? That's good. Long across a bit more. When I actually start to initialise them, I will start put on the. Well, I'm getting a block number in again about this time. It was the same yesterday. I don't like to block numbers. Yeah. So yeah, banking around. Yeah, we should get about to the same. If I go there. About 106, that should give me off to. Still put me on the good section. So yeah, what am I doing now? My light's still on. Yes, everything is exactly the same as well as before. That's right. FS recorder, that's what I've got to do. So my quick comes out and then just start FS recorder, which will probably affect my frames quite a bit. I've lost sight of Dubai, which is half good. It's got time. So I'm just going to quickly start FS recorder. I'll see you in like a second. Hey, FS recorder started. Not too much fun. It's only about 10 frames I've lost. 10 frames is probably going to make a hell of a lot of difference. And it's probably make a lot of difference when I'm actually on the ground. Or like completely bent my system over. What? It's 112, so if we go about 118. Should be about right. Oh, you can keep descending, that'd be great, thank you. I have no idea what the fuck I just came through for. Slide track. Okay. Oh, I'm being wrong like a bitch. People just keep fucking ringing my home like oh, 2 seconds. And I'm back. So yes, we're descending, that's good. Wait for the heading to come on, LNAV on, all that good shit. Okay, let's see if we can get down to a decent height. Hopefully we can. Whoa, 12 miles a bit. We've got spoilers up, I've not got spoilers up. What is that? Got some drag on that shit. There we go. Nope, no one in from the buyer. Recording, let's move in. So yes. I swear every time I look my camera's always been moved somehow. Where's the little... Okay, let's try this. Okay, there we go. We are now in the middle. Ginky. Hey, I'm actually going to be near enough this time. On there. Sweet, got that shit. Okay, what are we going to do? Come on, retract. Come on, you bitch. Nope, still can't see nothing. Cambridge is 6 nautical miles away from Kinky, I believe.
2500.
Let's see if that was something else. There we go. I need to stick on the watch settings, yes. He drops the speed. Micro boss. Yeah, man. Index into approach. Then here are your approach speeds. They just give you a reference of which approach you want to put it at. So I know it's extended because I extended it. I just wanted to make sure I'm going out.
Emirates 954 0 miles northwest inbound visual runway 12
So where the fuck was Omdb taking me? It doesn't look good.
Runway 12 right, Emirates 954.
Okay, now I need to go into the approach. There we go. Selected. Nav. Oh, where the fuck is this? Back one, please. I don't know where the hell this is deciding to take me. Stick on full landing lights. Those as well. Protect the light on. Looks like we're prepared for landing. Go through the checklist. You can go away. Oh, that's descent normal. I want landing. Sprue brake armed. It's on it. Sprue brake armed. Gear's not down yet. Oh my god, this one's painless. See, this is my first problem. I have found a problem with a Pmdg product. Why have I not slowed down? I'm still going 240 kilometers. Eddf is supposed to give me an accurate speed. Eddf, I can't deselect it here. There we go. Oh god, I did it again. This one down. There we go. Okay, we are now on the approach. That's the RLS and the 777 is so easy to activate. It is ridiculous. All you gotta do is literally, I don't know, it's just ridiculously easy. You just gotta put in what thing you want, like what runway you're landing at. That's it. Let's go into the approach. We are on the local. We're just coming up to the localizer. We're enough on it, to be honest. Yeah, seems like it should be a productive landing. I've still got I've only burned like 20. Fuel is there, like 28% fuel. Something ridiculous. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Is that the distance? Is that Dubai in the distance? Looks like it. Start turning off the lights.
Overhead 1.4.45. On the phone 6.4 heavy goodbye. Emirates 914 heavy cleared to land runway 12 left. Cleared to land runway 12 left. Emirates 914 heavy. Emirates 954 cleared to land runway 12 right. Caution to Boeing landing runway 12 left. 0.50 cleared to takeoff. Runway 12 right service with 0.
Down please. Oh dear.
Runway 12 left. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 12 right. 0550. Right tower. The 376 at runway 12 left. Ready to departure via mark. Contraponic device.
1,000.
376 full short. Runway 12 left.
1,000. Okay, here we go, lads. Oh, here we go, people.
Flight tower. Emirates 45 Manning.
No,
Ready
it's
for
all
via
right.
mark departure. Runway 12 right.
Can I get rid of these? Go to the pilot. This is
Runway 12 right.
It's okay, I've got to come to bottom. It's a couple of positions of plastic.
500.
What the hell has happened? I apologise for that, I thought something happened.
Runway 12 right, UN 1000.
Shit, what on? Fuck.
Runway 12 right, Bangladesh 52.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
This is the wrong.
Too low, terrain.
445, thanks, bye-bye.
Breaks up. I've got no idea what happened in that arrival. It's like a stalled, something like that. Okay, let's go to the right. Oh shit, okay, now. Oh, please tell us the sky cargo. I think that's the cargo side I was looking for. I believe I'm going to have to swap route. Yeah, let's contact ground. Oh, 6. 5. Turn off the strobe lights. Try now. Sweet, that wasn't exactly the best landing, to be honest. Yeah, that reminds me of. Also, I've also got to turn off F recorder. I'll be back in a second. Actually, I'll do the recording now. I used FF Recorder, it seems to think I wanted to get rid of my my taxi, so I haven't actually got a gate now. Right. So I'm gonna find. Let's go to the same gate. Even though that's probably not the cargo stand. Probably. Let's find out what the cargo stand is. There must be one over there. It's gonna be very good. I really hope it is. It is probably close there. Oh no, it's not. It's over there. I know where it is. I know where the cargo stand is. I don't know where they are. It's just getting the right one. Oh, hang on. There we go, in the right view. Okay, so now you've landed. You want to make sure your strobes are off, your landing lights are off, you want to have your taxi on, and you want to start up your APU. Like that. I haven't got ground, so I'm not going to bother requesting takeoff. Nope, definitely nothing coming up. Okay, I'm going to have to text the gates myself. I know they're over there. They're literally like over there somewhere. It's very quiet. I thought it was going to be quite busy at night. How early was I properly landing? About just under 2 hours, an hour and 50 minutes. There we go, 380 over there. There we go, 380s. Emirates have 90 380s on order apparently, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't see why they want to have, how they're going to use 90 380s. Then get rid of the majority of their fleet, which is 380s, well, that sounds ridiculous. So to be honest, I never knew BA actually came into here. It sounds stupid, but I didn't. Purely because I thought just Emirates just owned everything ever here. Oh come on, hurry up, taxi. Okay, I'll speak to you guys when I knew where I was. Charlie 17. I had to keep not refreshing. I had to keep going in like menus to get rid of the traffic in the stand. Good, because I wanted the stand. Oh yeah, that's fun there. That's not. Ooh, that was a mistake. There we go. The APU is connected. Oh, shit. There we go. All of that shit's done. That's done. Menu. Shut down. Hydraulic panel set. Set, to be honest. That looks fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that looks fine. Hydraulic panel set. That's done. Fuel pumps off. That's the fuel pumps. I will cut my engines. Fuel pumps off. Parking brake set. Fuel control switches cut off. And of course the fuel control switches are now cut off. Complete. Parked a bit far to the left. Fuck off, it's on the line. Turn off that. Keep those guys on. Turn off the taxi. Sorted. 12. Request deboarding. Gracias. Turn. Oh shit. There we go. Set up. Menu. Reflections and doors. Disarm. Boom. Boom. Previous page. Is this this one? Yeah. So I'll put the main cargo over for the time being. For these to reconnect. Main door opening. Done. It's just D board, if you can do that in cargo, and then we shall go through the shut-off procedure in the thingy, whatever it's called. Parking brakes done. Yeah. What was it? It's sticking with chocks. Ground connections, all chocks. Yeah. Dual jet really. I'm glad they float, not lie. That surprised me. Oh, they do not float. What the fuck's happened? Why have I lost all my... What the fuck's happened to my GSA? GSX, what the fuck was that? I've got no idea. Oh, my parking brake. Expensive. I'm doing control 4. I'll do that one. That'll do. Blah. Oh, I can't be asked to reinitialize GSX. Shutdown done. Now to secure. Emergency hex needs to go off. Well, emergency lights. Right. Up here. We go. Oh, armed. Off. Roger. The IRDU thing needs to go off. Hex off. Let me fully secure the aircraft before I start closing things. Set up. Menu. FSX actions. Doors. I can close that. And close the main deck. Close cargo doors and open up the forward axis. Otherwise you've got no idea how you're going to get. Alright, it's so slow. Now of course, have to tap for battery. Right, new Pmdg off. Or just fucks everything up really. I'll keep guys in. I'll turn off the battery and then this flight shall be complete. Bollocks! There we go. And finally, turn off these hydraulic systems. Turn off that. Turn off. Off. No, I don't put it on like a I swear if you turned off the battery everything would turn off. There you go. The 777 we were flying is now shut down. And this flight is complete. I'm sorry if you found it a bit too long. I was thinking about making it short, but then I thought it might as well be in depth. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. Probably, I don't know what it's going to be. It won't be a schedule update because it's going to get late now to do one, and well, I probably might do one actually. Might do another flight in this Pmdg. Might do a landing video or something like that. Put in your comments what you want me to do. If you've got a request for a flight, of course stick it in there. It can only be an LR model, so actually an Emirates, and not a normal Emirates work. And if you've got any other cargo flights are actually alright, to be honest, because they're quite, well, they're quite rare as such, because most people don't actually make them, because most people think if they're going to do a flight then they might as well do a passenger flight. So if you've got any cargo flight requests, please stick them in there. I'll be happy to do a cargo one, but any requests in general, just stick in the comment section and it'll probably get done. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Okay guys, adios.